Hi, I'm Cynthia. I'm 31. I'm from Jersey.
Nice to meet you, Cynthia. How are you doing today, Miss Cynthia?
I could do better. Been tough out here.
I can imagine. You said you're from Jersey, so how long have you been here in Kensington?
About 2.5 years. I got stuck out here, getting high.
And currently, what drugs do you use?
I do dope and hard.
And how much dope and hard would you say you use a day?
About 8 bags. For hard, probably like $20 a day.
And how do you support your habit?
I actually boost.
Have you ever been caught for boosting?
Not out here. In Jersey, yes.
Well, just be careful. So, Miss Cynthia, let's, backtrack. How was your upbringing?
I actually came. My family. I have a really good family actually. We're not rich, but we make it, make it through. My mom, I was raised by my stepmom. Best thing that could have happened to me. My dad, I was a daddy's girl. He passed away a couple years ago. I just had my son 3 years ago, which is not in my life right now currently because of my drug use.
And how did you get introduced to drugs?
Through friends. When I was in middle school, I started taking the pills, and then it led to heroin.
And now it's what, Fetty and
Yes,
Trank?
fatty trig, whatever you want to call it.
So there's no such thing as heroin no more?
No, not here at least.
And how will withdrawal be for you?
It's tough. I wouldn't put it on my worst enemy, and that's what's currently keeping me from getting clean.
Well, do you ever consider going to rehab?
Yeah, I'm kind of scared to go through the withdrawal. I never been to rehab.
Have you had any sober time since, you first started using drugs?
Yeah, before I moved here from Jersey, I was clean. For 4 years, I was on methadone.
And what would you say, caused your relapse?
Coming here to Kensington, the
And
drugs
how
are everywhere.
and how was you introduced to Kensington?
I actually moved here to move in with my cousin, and I've been stuck on the streets. And I found Kensington.
So what is your current living situation now?
I'm staying with a friend, on and off. I was homeless about a year ago, on the streets.
And how was that experience?
It's tough. It's really tough, and it makes you want to get high more. That leads you just chasing something you're not gonna catch.
Well, if you're scared to go to the rehab, would you consider trying to go to meetings?
Yeah, when I'm ready.
And what do you think it would take for you to get ready?
I can't really answer that question, to be honest.
And since you've been here in Kensington, have you witnessed or experienced any horror stories?
I got robbed. Currently always getting robbed. from other people that be getting high, putting a gun up to me. That's it, really.
And you said you was from Jersey, correct?
Yeah.
Do you still reach out to your loved ones? Do you have any communication?
Not really. I'm kind of ashamed that I'm out here getting high.
Well, my advice to you is that even though you feel shame, it wouldn't be a bad idea to reach out to your loved ones because they might be hurting right now because they don't know if you're still alive. And what's the highest grade of school you completed?
High school.
And have you had any work history?
Here and there. Cleaning Airbnbs. Not much. Really been just hustling on the streets.
Well, you're still young. It ain't too late to turn it around. Do you miss being in Jersey?
Yeah. The humbleness. It's quiet, it's calmer, safer.
A better place than Kensington, right?
Yes.
So, what's some other things you like doing?
I like listening to music, hiking. None in particular, because I've been getting high for so long. That's all I know.
Well, hiking, that's pretty brave, because if you put me out there in the woods, I wouldn't be able to fish. I wouldn't, I would be scared that bears and lions and tigers, all that would be out there, you know? So, what is an ordinary day for you like out here?
I wake up, first thing I do is get high, if I have anything. I go boosting, make my money for the next high. That's about it. And just keep doing that.
And how long does, a bag last?
3 to 4 hours till you're sick again, because it's not real heroin anymore. It's fentanyl and animal tranquilizer, so it doesn't last in your system.
And when you look in the mirror, what do you see?
I'm ashamed. Yeah, I wish I could have done better with my life.
If there's one thing, in your life that you could have changed, what would you have done differently?
Went to school. And I started doing drugs at such a young age.
And, I pray for you, and I know that you will get it together. You're such a kind soul, and this life is not for none of us. Do you agree?
Yes. It's tough. I don't think anybody that don't get high, that's just a normal citizen, be able to handle the things we do every day just to get high in the streets and live on the streets.
Well, some citizens might disagree with that because even though some don't get high, drug addiction don't reach all of our loved ones. So I know a lot of people deal with it, on the regular basics of their son or, their niece or their mother, getting high. But for those who seem to judge an addict, what would you say to them?
Try being in our shoes for a day.
And why would you say that to them?
It's a really tough experience. It's something that I can't control. It's kind of take over me.
And you mentioned so you get high a lot because of the shame.
No, to be honest, I actually like getting high, but at the same time, I don't.
And what's the like part of getting high?
The feeling. But then when you don't have it, that's when it sucks.
Have you ever experienced any overdoses?
Yes, when I first came out here, I overdosed twice. I was clean, so my body wasn't used to getting high.
So, God bless, he brought you out of that. Are you afraid of actually having any more overdoses?
No.
And, I see a lot of people run for samples. Samples don't frighten you, being that a sample is more so like a tester.
Yep.
Do that scares you?
No. I think any normal person, yes, but I'm so caught up in it that I don't see it that way.
And do you ever think about just getting clean, or the withdrawal stops you from being able to do it?
Yeah, the withdrawal.
And why is that? Because the withdrawal hurts, or
Yeah, it's painful. People are dying from it now. I just had a son a couple years ago. I would like to get clean.
and I know you could do it. I believe in you, and I know the supporters who watch this interview, they also believe in you. You just got to put one step forward. A lot of times we say when we ready, but tomorrow is not promised.
Yeah.
Are you afraid to die?
No.
Well, why not?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I really don't know. I'm not scared to die. I think kind of living this lifestyle is like, at times I want to die.
Well, I'm here to tell you that I don't want you to die. I don't want to see you dead. I'd rather see you get it together, because I root for the underdogs. I was one of the underdogs myself at one time. I would like to see you get your life back and get your kid back and reunite with your family. Would that be something that you would be interested in doing?
Yeah. I would love to be with my family and get my shit together.
So if your families is happen to be watching this interview, what would you want to say to them?
I miss them.
Thank you today, from having courage to, open up and, share your story. And we all will keep you in our prayers. And before we end this interview, for the subscribers and the supporters that's watching this, what message would you want to say to them?
Don't do drugs.
Well, thank you, for sharing your story. And hopefully the next time I see you, it would be a success story, or we could come back and, do a follow up where though you're proud of yourself because you did it. And I know you can. Okay? Thank you.